Hello there, my name is Linda Jo Martin, the Book Lady, and today I am presenting another writing video. This time my topic is perfectionism. Do you have this problem? Do you think that your novel needs to be edited repeatedly, edited by an expert, critiqued by 10 different people before it will possibly be ready to publish? Well, that sort of sounds like me. And I regret to say that my first novel, I was so afraid of doing it wrong that I didn't even try to edit it for the first couple of years. And then after that, I edited it, revised it 6 different times. I had 3 or 4 people reading the chapters to critique them for me. I did get a professional editor to look at it, or did I not? No, that was a different book. Okay, so I didn't get a professional editor to look at it, but I think it's very well edited at this point, and I still haven't published it because I just don't think I'm ready. So I really want to get that book published. It is such a nice novel. I really enjoy it. And yet the perfectionist in me has not allowed me to do that. And I just hope that you don't have that problem. Some people can put their novels out there in the world with all kinds of typos in them, and I just don't want to be that person. I want my novel to be perfect, because I'm self-published, so there isn't going to be any professional publishing house expert editor looking over my shoulder and telling me how to change things. So I really had to do it on my own with the help of my critique partners, and I thought I did a good job, but why is it taking me so long to get that thing published? I don't even want to tell you when I originally wrote it, because it was a long time ago. So perfectionism has been a serious problem for me, and I've heard it said that you can write your novel and then edit it or revise it twice or 3 times and publish it. And I wish I was that person. And so if you are an author, I would really like to hear what you do for your editing process, because for right now, perfectionism is a stumbling block for me, and one that I really want to get past, because I have quite a few novels that I would like to have published sometime in the next few years. So that's all I have to say about perfectionism. I'm going to go on to part 2 of my video, which is reading a short story. I don't seem to be getting very much interest in these writing videos on the Book Lady channel, and I was wondering, if you are watching these, which part of the video do you think I should just leave out? Is it the story? Is the story too much? I don't know. So I would really like to hear what you think of the way my writing videos are formatted, because basically it's that I'm talking about a writing topic and then reading a story and then talking about a tip that was written by Jack Kerouac a long time ago for writers. And so what can I do better? That's what I'd like to know. I did recently start a different writing channel. It's my original channel, which is Linda Jo Martin here on YouTube. And I'm going to be talking about art and journaling and reading my stories and maybe doing some poetry readings over there, reading my journal pages, some of them, and I'm going to be doing a writing vlog once a week, hopefully. That's my goal for that channel. And I'd still like to do the writing videos on the Book Lady channel once a week, just as I have been doing for the rest of this year at least. It's a goal that I don't really want to quit on. So I'm just going to go on to the next part of the video, which is to choose a number relating to a story that I've written and read the story. So I have to go find out what I did with the numbers. I'll be right back. I have rediscovered my number keeper, which is a little sugar bowl. And I'm picking a number out of the sugar bowl. Got it. Number 17. I will now proceed to read story number 17. The prompt is, what is seen through open windows? And the prompt came out of this book, A Writer's Book of Days by Judy Reeves. Leave the window open, Mother, I said. I could see birds flying outside over the common. It is getting breezy out there, Mother said, the look of concern deeply etched in her face. I'll be all right, I told her. Her lips straightened and she turned from me. I knew she was crying. Tell me a story, Mother, I said. Then I wanted to be quiet because it hurt to talk. She pulled out a book and read to me about a lost rabbit seeking its way home on a rainy day. I smiled and listened, but I fell asleep before the story ended. When I woke up, the window was closed and Mother was gone. The book she had been reading from lay open to the story lying on the table across the room. I knew I was dying. I felt myself being pulled away from this world. Mother wanted me to stay, but just out of reach in the vastness of space, I could feel encouragement, warmth, excitement, and welcoming. There were people I couldn't see, urging me to come home. Their world was all light, while our world is one of shadows. Their world is full of joy, while ours is marred by pain and suffering. My body, the physical body, is weak, and I shudder as if cold, but I know I'm covered with several warm blankets. They aren't working as well as they used to. Mother comes into the room. She seems happy that my eyes are open. I want to hug her, but my arms are too weak to lift. I think I'm going, Mother, I say. My voice is only a vague whisper. Going where, she asks. She must know, but is unable to admit it. I love you, Mother, and Da too. Give Ginny a kiss for me. Matilda, she says, using the lovely name she gave me when I arrived 7 years ago. Don't go. Hang on, she said. It is beautiful over there, I told her. I can see it now, like through the window. No, she said, tears falling. Don't go. I can't stop myself from going. It is like a story I'm not in control of. My mind is slipping away. My body can't move, can't hardly breathe. Angels, Mother, I whisper. I can see them now, behind you. Mother composes herself. She comes to my bed, sits down beside me, pulls my limp arm from under the covers and holds my hand. Go if you must, she said. When you see him, give my love to the Lord. Someday I'll be there too. I want to squeeze her hand, but have no energy to do so. Instead, I fall asleep again. Mother keeps watch over her little girl. I watch from above her. The angel now holds my hand, and I am going home. That's pretty good when your own story makes you cry. I wasn't expecting that. So, last part of my video is to read something by Jack Kerouac. It's a list of 30 suggestions he left for writers. They're kind of odd, but always a lot of fun to learn from. and I do think he has some solid writing advice in there. We are on item number 12. I read just one a week. 12. Entranced fixation, dreaming upon object before you. Entranced. What was he on when he wrote these things? I mean, I've got to wonder, what in the world? Okay, let me try to understand what he's saying here. 12. Entranced fixation, dreaming upon object before you. Okay, this reminds me of a time when I was sitting next to the Klamath River with my journal, writing about everything I saw, and I realized if you're going to do nature writing, you might as well do it when you're in nature, when you can see everything, when you can write about all the details. That's like a tranced fixation for me because I'm removed from everything else in the world, just out there next to the river writing about what I see. And I think some of the best nature writing is done that way. I recommend it. If you want to write about nature, get into nature and then you'll know what to write about. So before I go, one more thing. I got another writing book. This one is really old. I found it downstairs in the community room of my apartment house. It says How to Write and Sell Nonfiction. Of course, I could not walk past a writing book. There's a lot of books downstairs for people to share with other people that live in the apartment building. And I'm so glad somebody left me a writing book. That was really nice. How to Write and Sell Nonfiction by Borland. And it's an old book. Copyright 1956 by Hal Borland. And so, lucky me, got myself an old writing book. So that's all for my writing video this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave me some kind of a comment with feedback on which parts of the video you think are superfluous. I would appreciate that so much, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye.